Okay, I've been meaning to do this for a little while now. Just want to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about me. My name is Chuck. I am 40 years old, married, son, he's 11, and I am, I guess you call me power lifter. That's the way I train. I have competed in two full meets and one bench only meet in the last 2 years. Um, let's see, the first time I lifted weights, I was 12 years old in a neighbor's garage. Um, got my first membership to a real gym when I was 14 or 15, and it was a great place. It was called D'Amico's Weight Place, and it was just your normal. Uh, I guess today you'd call it old school, but it was awesome. Just a bunch of big monsters lifting, getting stronger, helping out us younger kids, and I think that's where I get my mentality today. Um, I don't hesitate to help anybody if asked. Uh, but and that's probably where I get my love for that style of gym. Currently, where I live, there's no place close that that is a gym like that. Um, I live about 20 minutes southwest of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Um, Currently, I bounce back between a couple gyms. I guess you could say my primary gym is an Anytime Fitness, which isn't bad. There's a power rack and a small deadlift area. Um, of course, there's signs that say no chalk use, but I'm there usually late enough at night that there's nobody working there to tell me to quit using it. Um, I also I work in Wheeling, West Virginia, and there's a gym that's probably within the last 6 months opened up. It's called the Real Gym. It's a nice place. It's more like more to my liking, but with family obligations and whatnot, it's a little bit harder for me to work out right after work. So a lot of times I come home, spend time, eat dinner, help with homework, and then usually get to the anytime at about around 8 o'clock at night. Um, Competed in my first meet when I was 15. Back then, there was really no such thing as raw lifting, so it was all single ply. Um, and I think in 2000, maybe 99, I was my last meet, again single ply. Um, I'm not gonna bore you with any numbers because nobody cares how much you used to lift. When I turned 38, I hadn't been doing anything steady for a long time, so I got back in the gym, um, and a few weeks went past. I was like, if I'm going to lift and work out, I'm gonna have a purpose, and my purpose for me is to get strong. So about say a year later, I competed in my first meet in say 15 years, and wasn't bad. I think I got third place in the Open 220s Submaster. It was a USPA meet, and first place in I'm sorry, I got third place in the Open 220s, and then first place in the um, Submaster 220s. That was a 325 bench, 501 squat, and 507 deadlift. My next meet was almost a year later, and that was a little bit weirder. Still in 220s. My bench was 335. My squat, though, I only hit 490, and my deadlift barely got 501, so I'm not sure what was wrong that day. And then just this past January, I did a bench only meet, and really, I didn't do any type of weight cut for it, so I weighed in at like 231 for that meet and got 365. I felt I had more in me, but wasn't really into taking a fourth attempt that day. I could have. They offered anyone who wanted to take a fourth attempt, but I was happy with the 365 since that's the most I'd ever done raw. Let's see. Currently, I weigh in at 219. I've been on a ketogenic diet for 2 weeks now. I've gone from about 230 when I started down to 219 now. And I'm trying to cut down all the way to the 198s class. So maybe hover around 200, 205, and then, just cut a few pounds before our competition. That's everything I can think of right now about, who I am, what I do, why I do it, and, any recent numbers. There's some videos of some lifts I've done recently, well, within the last few months anyway, in the gym during competition. I'm going to be posting more training videos and hopefully more meet videos. The next meet I'm targeting is just a push-pull meet on May 20th. So we'll see how that goes. And if you have any other questions for me, leave them in the comments. Other than that, be good.